the best comedians at the festival. So if you could, I think the show's worth £10 per person if you haven't paid in. If you have paid in and you want a tip, I will accept tips. Americans, you're very good for that kind of stuff. We love you. But obviously, if you did, I'm such a slut. Okay, but honestly, if you did get a ticket, of course, just show us on the way out, because sometimes people just go, I got a ticket, and you're like, can you show me? They're like, we gotta catch the bus, and it's like, okay, just show us the ticket if you got one. Okay, that's not asking too much, I think. My name's John O'Keefe. Listen, you guys have been a phenomenal crowd for a Tuesday afternoon. You've gone above and beyond. So thank you for being brilliant. My name's John O'Keefe. Have a great festival. Phone. Where's the old bucket there? Right. Where's my fucking phone now?
What do you look for?
Phone. Okay, guys, thank you. 1 second, guys. Oh, never mind, just give me that thing, yeah. Sorry. A little bit of chaotic there, guys. Sorry.
Well, you know,
I
I'm
got
just going to
distracted.
grab, there's a weight there. I'm just going to pull it over, just to get it out of people's way.
Apologies.
I'll just put that there.
Okay. We made it. Hey, thank you. You guys, yes, cash is king. That's what I meant to say. Oh, thank you. Cash is king. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. You had a ticket.
There is a ticket there.
Sound.
It's my dad.
Yes, good stuff. Thank you. Hello, friend.
You've got a fiver in now.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
15.
Yeah.
There you go. It's all right?
Oh, you want to give a fiver?
Yeah, give me a fiver.
Okay.
We paid.
Thanks. You got tickets already? Oh, well, that's okay then. I didn't realize that. Thank you, sir. Thank you, my friends. Cash is king. I love that. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the show. Sir, thank you. That's lovely. Thank you so much. You guys had tickets, did you? Great stuff. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I do appreciate it, guys. Thank you. It all helps.
Thank you.
This show is bankrupting me, but thank you. I appreciate it. Legends. You're good lads. Thank you so much for coming in. Love the Yanks. Great stuff. I wish I had flyers, but if you, I'm at 820 across the road if you like what I do. That's Raoul's business card. I don't because I'm very disorganized, but 820 across the road if you want. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I do. No one would lie at the Fringe Festival. I know that. All cash, baby. Thank you, guys. You were great. I didn't give you a flyer, but 820, seeing as I still have you captive, 820 across the road. It's lovely. It's what I do and then more of it again. It's great. Thank you, guys. Enjoy your day.
You're what?
Offered this room yesterday at 10:15 and I turned it down.
Well,
10:15
that was a
at
show.
10:15 at night or 10?
At night.
And you turned it down. This is a great room.
I know, but I've done late shows the last 2 years.
Yeah. Bet you're regretting that now, huh?
So much, man. I'm not making any money.
Yeah.
Oh, because what you've been like between when you do the best hours. He headed away, I
I
think.
think best between like 6:30 and 9 or something like that. But this year I was.
What time is your show this year?
It's 2:45, but it's in the Waverley bar and it's just a bit off the
Okay.
It's the same promoter who's running it, but last time last year I was in the room downstairs, which is really long. And
Really bright.
Yeah, really bright.
Really bright.
Windows are open and like it's kind of discombobulated. I don't know. It's
Hello. You're here for the next show, are you?
Yeah.
There's not a bar up here. Bar's on the middle floor.
You have to wait downstairs.
Yeah.
Sound.
Cheers. Thank you so much.
This looks great.
Yeah, this is such a beautiful room.
This would have been perfect for 10:15 as well, like the windows shut.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
The windows always like that.
No,
roasting.
when it's hot, you have to open the windows, or it's fucking like this room is amazing now. But if it was like 5 or 6 degrees hotter outside, it would be unbearable.
But with the windows open, how much light is actually coming in?
Tons. It's totally bright with the window with the things open.
Okay, yeah.
But you have to, yeah. You can still have a good show, but there's a lot of like sometimes people are outside. As an opera singer there the last day, you know, and all sorts of fucking everything.
You know, this is so cool, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, do you want to go find somewhere to chat if we're going to do this, or?
Yeah, but we can just stroll about. If you're ready to go,
we have to get out of the room for the next.
Let's head out of the room.
Yeah, sorry guys, that should be closed down. So yeah, it won't be opening for another 10 minutes. It's like I fucking work here.
So let's head off.
Right, let me grab my bag and stuff. Yeah.
Ready when you are.
Sound. I'm at peak fucking disorganization right now. I'm all over the shop.
Danny's on it. 5:15. I've heard people go to that show. They said it was phenomenal.
Yeah, he's been selling out every fucking day, but
And
he
then-
works very
and
hard.
and they go straight into
Fairness.
that one. Okay. Are we heading down?
Yeah, but Danny works. Danny's fucking always grafting, you know. And he does loads of spots to promote his shows, you know. Like
Yeah.
I said today, he did fucking Stuart Mitchell and Friends, 175 people, as he said earlier.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't get 3 or 4 people from that, like, you know,
Yeah,
so you do 4 or 5 of them a day, you know, you're gonna sell
Very
out.
loud, isn't it? Okay. So that's the best way to do it, right? Do spots elsewhere.
Yeah, especially to
smash it.
big venues like, and I'm sure, yeah, exactly. Well, I mean,
Do spots, smash it,
I'm
and then
not
flyer
great.
your
I'm
own
not
show
great at
after.
that. I feel like me and you both just fly out really hard just to get people in.
But I think next
But
year.
we have smaller rooms as
But
well. you
it
know?
only occurred to me because the first week I was just like, let me just make sure I know what the fuck I'm doing in my show.
Yeah.
I think from now on I'd be like, I want a flyer. I want to do spots because after I did spots in the second week and people were like, fuck, can we see your show? I was like, of course, this is what I should have been doing. Of course, I am afraid that if they see my spots, like, because it's the best material, I'm like,
Yeah, but everyone has that problem, like.
yeah.
So like, you just have to hope that they like
Fuck,
you.
we
enough.
hadn't done. Yeah, sorry. I think Mick's waiting on us.
Thanks, Daniel. Yeah,
Was Danny up there?
it's the next person. Yeah, the next show will be starting. It's the best wait in the.
If you wait in there,
the
what they'll do,
lounge.
they'll call out the name of the show and then. Is that all right? Sorry, thank you so much.
Cheers, guys.
All right.
It's actually not a bad accent.
I think it's all like Scotland.
I suppose you are an actor, I suppose.
Multi-talented, John.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Cheers. Why am I saying thank you? I don't know who I'm saying thank you to.
All right, Michael.
All right.
Want me to leave you guys to it?
Ah, you can hang around.
You can hang around if you want.
just gonna be chatting to the
Of course, we may not be able to catch your sound so clear.
I'll just hang around and not.
Yeah. That's fine. So what are we gonna do?
Let's
What are we gonna talk?
Let's go grab a tea or a coffee and sit down somewhere.
Yes, good idea.
Where can we grab a tea?
Do they have to be able? This place is nice, but it's a bit small, I think.
We just popped
finished
out
the
of
show,
the
we're a bit
show,
burnt out,
and my
thanks.
show's at 6:10.
Yeah.
And then we're flying, so sorry, I can't
I'm
make
not
the
out to
show.
see shows at the moment.
Yeah.
Sorry though, thanks though.
But no, best of luck with it.
Alright.
Gonna get tea or coffee here?
In the Rona's Bistro, it's very small is the only thing, so I don't know if they'll have space for everything.
Let's just grab it and fuck
Oh yeah,
off.
there's actually a table out here. Yeah, let's do
Oh,
that.
I don't know if I just assume you'll have to get their permission if you want to film in their place. Let's just grab the tea and head elsewhere.
Alright, okay.
What do you want, a tea or a coffee?
I'll have a latte.
Latte? Mick, do you want something? What do you want?
I can get it, sorry.
No, you're all good. What do you want?
Just like a decaf flat white, please.
Decaf, flat white, latte.
Thank you, brother. I can't hit him too hard, he gets very... So how do you think that gig with Mick? Are you happy with it?
Yeah. I mean, 130 crowd. I shouldn't have started off with some material about fucking bitches. Village audience, and then it's like you need to remember something's in the Fringe. You're opening a gig. It's not going to be like it's a party in the afternoon. It's not going to be electric. But it was nice.
And I was doing, because I was hosting, I was doing mostly crowd work. So then you're going straight into like joke. So it takes them a while to warm up to that, I think. You know.
Yeah, and then I put in like a newer bit in the middle that I've just been doing at the Fringe about the posh guy making fun of his private school.
Yeah.
And that was kind of there's a few lines that I need to remove from that that I think are just they can work, but they've not been consistent in some of the bits. Some of the lines are, so I need to just shorten that down.
Yeah, I hear you.
Annoying.
I hear you. This is a very fringy fucking afternoon. Mags got fucking assaulted. I shouldn't say that, but we can cut that out. Yeah, Mags just texted me like some guy just kind of touched her up on the bollard. So
who's Mags?
My flyer. So I got down. I had no flyer. Then I was trying to flyer with Coleman.
Is she upset about it?
Yes. So it's just fucking every day at the Fringe. You never know what you're gonna get, do you?
Yeah.
It's always something.
When was that? Like just there?
Just 2 hours ago. An hour ago, even. Madness.
And then Raoul.
Yeah, he's class.
was really good.
He does a lot of crowd work. I didn't realise that.
Did he? I kind of came back and I was just doing material.
Well, I mean, I do the same thing, but he obviously leans a lot on crowd work.
I think maybe as well because the Fringe, you're getting so bored of your material.
Oh yeah.
So
I do a lot of crowd work, even in my shows. Where's he gone though? I meant to pay him.
he was up there a minute ago.
Alright. Well, I have the cash for him here if you're worried where the fuck he is. I'll be text him and see if he's still around.
You got on tomorrow.
Shane Daniel Byrne.
You got a middle spot?
Yeah, I said you can do it, yeah.
Cheers, man.
Be good to have a mixture.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I told Coleman asked me to do it, but I'll move him to. I'd rather not have all Irish acts on anyway, so I think it's a mistake to have 3 Irish acts on. So I'll just put them on another day. Sound. By the way, I just realised that tomorrow.
There's no the latte's coming.
I know I said you could do the middle spot, but then I don't want to have all Irish acts on the lineup, so I'll put you on a day. Maybe the Thursday. I have Liam. I have Liam.
That's fine, John.
I have Liam Farley.
Don't worry about that.
I have
John.
Liam Farley
This
on.
is definitely going in.
I have Liam Farley on Thursday. He's Scottish, so that'll be better. Yeah, be a better mixture. So I'll put you on tomorrow. Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, be good now.
Yeah, getting towards the end of the Fringe, I'm realising I've not got as much new material as I thought I would.
Oh fuck,
Like,
man! Remember when I said we'd have 20 minutes of
Yeah,
material?
well,
That was madness.
I've got like 3.
I've got none. I don't have a fucking minute. I've been so burnt out from running all these shows and flyer, and I have no fucking. I mean, the thing is, you actually don't flyers, so you have one show, so and you're doing spots, but that you actually would have a bit more. I mean, although you're working this week, aren't you?
This week, yeah, but I was like, I shouldn't have been drinking every day. 'Cause when your brain stops working, you're not able to. You're not even like, going into the gig like hungover. You're like, well, I've written this bit, but
No, it's fine.
No.
It's fine.
you're like, I've written this bit, but I'm not even going to try and remember it because of how shit I feel.
Yeah.
So that's the danger. And then now I'm like got to the last week and I'm like, oh shit. Now you need to try and do as many spots as you can and try and just carve out something remote like.
Yeah.
But
I'm so fucking. Yeah, I had this big idea coming into the Fringe that I'd have legend. Thanks. I'd have loads of new material.
Do you wanna?
No.
All right. Because if it'd be nice to catch you, so let's try and maybe catch a quieter place where it feels like we can just chat. Because otherwise, if we're walking the street and it's loud, we may not hear what you're saying. And then
sit in the hill.
Yeah, we sit on the hill, and I'll sit you between us. That way, then we can catch all. That all right?
Yeah.
That way, then at least. I mean, we're only going to be talking shit, is it? I mean, or.
I've never actually been in a podcast.
Well, here's the.
Did you?
Actually, this is a good little lesson for me. I should come with spare mics for people we bump into.
Yeah.
Because it is actually, especially at the
Fun,
Fringe,
yeah.
when it's like, just grab people.
Sure, yeah. Comedy.
Okay, it's nice and calm and quiet here.
Yeah.
You can hear Mick here as well, Jason. All right, sweet. And you're okay being in it, Mick? Before we film with you for a while, you're like, actually, lads. I'm like, all right, Mick.
It's actually very quiet up here, so that's
this
good.
is beautiful.
You're gonna have to blur my face and a distorted voice.
Maybe here is actually
Is
pretty
this
good. Yeah.
nice and calm?
This is definitely as good as we're going to get.
I
I'd say.
grab there.
Watch out, there's a bit.
Mick, you sit beside John, and I'll.
Yeah.
That way, then at least.
Yeah, should get a little.
At least.
You're not supposed to look at the camera.
No, you can look at the camera. There's Jason. You can look at the camera.
So anyway,
So
what you want?
the idea was we're
you
just
go.
hanging out, kind of getting a sense of
Yeah.
people's days. But that was a good gig. That was fun.
That was an interesting one. Yeah, that was very good. It was an interesting one because I told you earlier about the fact that I put that post up in the Scottish Comedy Forum. It was Mick's idea, and then I text Mick the next day and I said that backfired. And you were like, I wrote a message. I was about to defend you. Then I was like, I don't want the heat. It was so funny. I love the honesty.
I should have, because the reality of it was basically he put the post up saying I need some people with TV credits to,
Or a big social media follower, which is everyone I've got in so far.
yeah, to do this show pays about £50.
But I said I'd pay more if the room's packed, which I do.
And then people just jumped on it, being like, who do you want Kevin Bridges to turn up?
I didn't say I wanted Kevin Bridges.
Yeah, exactly. So then the reality of it is like,
But were people taking the piss in a fun way,
they were
or
just
what
being
was it kind of
cunts.
mean?
Yeah. No,
they're
horrible.
Kind of mean,
Kind of mean.
And really, like, the reality of it was like, who is so well off and successful that the Fringe, they're not willing to pop round the corner and do 20 minutes for £50 to £100.
Yeah. And I gave him,
minutes at a time.
Mike did it twice, and I gave him £100 for both gigs because it was sold out. Like.
Yeah.
And like,
So I mean, it's not much probably to Mike because he's killing it, but still, it's for 20 minutes when he would have been.
yeah,
And I know Mike for years, so he probably would have done it for free, like.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
that was funny. That'll
Yeah.
teach me a lesson. Never
Never ask comedians
Never
for
ask
help.
comedians to do anything ever.
Well, I kind of said to you afterwards, I was like, oh, you should actually put up another post up saying, hey, doing this, blah, blah, blah. So far we've had, and then just
And
list
then
everyone.
Joe McTiernan,
Yeah.
Amos Gill. Amos is fucking incredible.
Yeah, yeah.
He's so sound as well. He has to be
he's gone back
smashed.
now,
He has to be
yeah.
smashed all his gigs.
Yeah,
Brilliant. That gig was great as well. It was one of the smaller crowds we've had, but the midweek ones have been all.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's still pretty busy.
It's been hard to get. I feel like maybe I just didn't market it as well as I could. Like, I mean, I marketed a bit, but I swear, ever since that post, I've been almost embarrassed about the show because I'm just like, they kind of gave me the whole. Even though we kind of have fun with the idea of famous people. Like Rahul has a Wikipedia page. That's something.
Does he?
He probably made it himself,
Yeah.
but still, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I mean, he's been on a lot. Like, I remember I was in a hotel.
We should all just create our own Wikipedia pages.
I remember doing
He has a Wikipedia page. Sorry, just on a, how do you know? How did that crop?
Because I'm researching people on going. Because he messaged me.
That's your selling point. He's a Wikipedia
No,
page.
but he's on Sky Sports or something, isn't he?
Well, yeah, but he's been on a few things, and I remember a couple of years ago I took these gigs in like Manchester and Chester for no money. I was like, this is exciting. I'm going to go down for a weekend and do like, it was for a good comedian, Danny McDonald. No, Danny McLaughlin, and being like, I'm going to go down and just like do Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then my car broke down just before it, so I had to rent a car. So that was like, like £300. And
Holy
then,
shit.
And then I hadn't realised that it was the weekend of Park Life, so all the hotels and stuff in that area were like either full extortionate or like full of extortionate. So then same with hostels, and then what I had to do was book a Premier Inn in Runcorn, which is like a very like kind of, somebody's phoning me. I don't even know that number. So it was like a very, like it's like a kind of like out in between Manchester and Liverpool, I don't know, and it's kind of like there's nothing there, you know.
Okay.
So staying in this hotel, doing the gigs, and driving back to this hotel, kind of lonely, not really like feeling like you would normally do after doing a nice few gigs and going for pints or something like that. And then the next day I kind of get out of bed slowly, put the TV on as I'm like getting ready, and Raoul Coley's on the TV about doing some like religious chat show talking about religion, something like that. And I was like, so he's done stuff like that.
I saw Raoul on TV as well once. I sent him a message like spotted. He was on, I think it was Sky Sports or some shit like that. Anyway, he's got a Wikipedia page. He's actually has done a few things, and he was one of the few people that saw the post and was like, I'll fucking take a 50 quid spot, no bother, you know. Yeah, so it's been good. You've had your mate Liam Farley on, who's actually been on live at the Apollo, and he's a great comic.
He's so good.
He's so sound as well. He did the open spot one day. I was stuck and he no bother like. Joe McTiernan did the open spot. Joe's like nearly 150,000 followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
That's all I meant. Like
I think the show's been kind of pretty successful then. Like,
well, it's not bad for a first run. Like Mike on the Saturday really helps because people know his name, and you're flying people. Mike Rice, and I love Mike, and I'm like, most people he seems to be a lot of people's favorite comic. So comedians, I mean, like, and a lot of people are like, oh, I watch his podcast, and like.
Would you bring it back next year, me and someone famous?
I might tweak it a little bit, but I'd be more organised this year. I'd try and like, now I know Amos Gill. So like I'd be like, would you do it again next year?
Try and give everyone a day. Like, Amos, will you do Tuesdays?
Well, I don't know about a day.
Something like.
But also like maybe ask Amos, do you know any other comic who might do it? Or maybe try and get in touch with Conor Burns, people like that, and actually reach out a few months ahead of time and try and get like a date locked in, and maybe offer them a little bit more guaranteed. And then like really promote that show and like really push that one, you know what I mean? Try and just sell out those ones and make it financially viable that way, you know?
Yeah.
But it's been doing well financially as well, hasn't it?
It's been doing well, yeah. It's been the best one of
between
the
the comp, the solo, and that one.
Although the solo and they've actually all, like, financially it's not worked out too bad this year, because I'm kind of checking ticket sales, and I did pay what you want, and so sometimes it's a $5, but then that's the tail end of the solo. But then sometimes people do pay the $12.50 for the solo. Yeah. So sometimes you see like 5 people bought the $12.50 tickets, and then the money just, it just keeps going up and up, Yeah. And then like the top tier for this one is 15, which I didn't expect anyone to pay. But every now and again you get 1 or 2 people paying that.
Yeah.
And then some people don't pay the $7.50, they pay the £10 one. So you know what I mean? It's good, like. And then then the cash as well. Although like I don't have as much cash as last year because I'm paying a lot of people in cash between flyers and obviously the acts as well, you know.
Yeah.
But and obviously Edinburgh doesn't fucking take cash hardly anywhere. Everywhere just seems to want card. So you still end up with a bit of cash though that way.
Yeah.
But I don't have as much as I did last year.
So there's a story about Mitch Hedberg, and he's like going to a hotel and he never used to carry credit cards with him. He always just had loads of cash. And it's like the Four Seasons in LA or something like that. And his opening act said that Mitch Hedberg gets asked put a card down, and he's like, I don't have one. He's like, put a card down. He's like,
yeah.
We need a card. And he's like, pulls out all the cash. He's like, don't you get it, man? This is what the card represents. That's what if you booked a Frank Sinatra tribute act and Frank Sinatra turned up and you said, no, we booked a tribute act.
That's brilliant.
Mitch Hedberg is
That's
so
class.
He's just come up with that on the top of his head.
That's fucking amazing.
That's
the show's been going well. The solos have been going well, fairly well. I mean, the weekends are better, but also like, so you know, the weird thing about the Fringe is sometimes you have like flyers. Like I had like your man Padraig, you know, the Irish lad. And then I had another like Cian who were around, and they jumped on flyering some days, and then you were flying with me. So some days like you really have like great flyering kind of crew with you, and that really helps. And then other days you're kind of like your one flyer says I can't make it that day, then the other guy is sick or something, and yeah, that's kind of shite as well.
Yeah.
But and then also you lose the enthusiasm as well. Like it's like sometimes you're just like you lose the strength to keep fucking going hard. You know?
Like. The John O'Keefe method is like, let's do every single day, all day, non-stop. Everyone else, well, maybe myself, I always take Mondays off. You're like, I feel like you just burn.
Yeah, I do regret that this year, I have to say.
I do think a day off once a week is a nice little
Bring off today.
This is your day off.
The shows get affected as well because you know, you're just jumping up on stage in a fucking state. Like you don't even know what jokes you're doing. Sometimes you like. You might have done 5 gigs that day, so you're like, did I do this? You feel like you've done the bit. But
Weird,
like,
that moment of like, have I told you? Did I just do this to you?
And I'm in a haze now, so I'm just literally doing my jokes mechanically. They're still working. I'm not connecting as much as I should because I'm in my head, but I'm getting away with it. And I'm just going like, am I saying the right words in the right order? And I'm still talking and doing the jokes. And I'm like, that sounds right. I feel like it's all like, because you've done the jokes so much, they're so locked in your brain. That like you're doing it on autopilot really. Yeah. Which is amazing. You can't get away with it, but I feel like you know you never kill like when you're totally locked in, when you're totally connected. You know you can do about 60-70% of that level. You know what I mean? And then the weirdest thing was the best gig I had was on Saturday. You met me and I was in bits in the Apex.
Just
I was
3 days ago,
4 days ago. I think I had a couple of pints with you and your mates that day. We were sitting over here. And then I went into the hotel around 5:30 or after flying. Did I fly for your show Saturday? I can't remember.
No, I think I told you to take it off.
Yeah, I was sick, that was it. Yeah, so I remember, thanks for that. So I was feeling unwell. I came over here, I slept for about an hour, went in there.
Just on the grass here?
Tried to get some rest in the shade because I was just beat. And then I put some ice on me for about an hour. About 2 minutes before going up to the show, I was like, I'm going to bomb so hard. Should I cancel it? I don't know. And then like 2 girls came. One girl who I'd met on the street was really sweet, a girl from New Jersey, and then another comedian from Australia who we'd met. Remember the girl from Australia a couple of days ago? And they sat in the front row and they became instant best friends and they just started laughing hysterically. And I felt better immediately, and then I had the best solo show I had maybe of the year. Do
you were saying that you smashed
like it was just like everything worked. Like jokes that never work were killing. You know what I mean? Like setups were killing. Like it was ridiculous. Like. Yeah. And then it was one of those shows like, so like you never know. And then Sunday, Monday I was absolutely fucked.
And now this is our last.
I'm feeling like I'm kind of starting to feel a bit better. But last night I was doing my solo and my face was just fucking leaking like, and I was just like, this is fucking rotten. You know what I mean? But you just got to push through, like, you know what I mean? It's the Fringe, like.
Especially like in a week's time, you'll be desperate for gigs. Or you know what I mean?
I'm taking a week off when I get
once
back.
you get home, like the opportunity to gig this much is it's weird how you're here. You're like, this is great, but exhausting, and then you get home, you're like, fuck, what I'd give to be back here for another 2 weeks.
Scary,
But the thing about the Fringe as well is like you meet all your friends, right? So I mean, I don't see you that much, but then when I see you're here, everyone's here in a fucking 3-4 mile radius for the best part of a month. And you just want to see everyone, you want to be out, you want to be socializing. And you know, it's just, but then if you do too much of that, then you ruin your own Fringe. So you got to balance it, but then you know, it's hard to know what to do, you know. Because if you go too dry, if you try and just be really clinical and be like not drinking or not socialising,
I didn't booze. But
there's a lot of good in that.
But you made a good point. Like I think, sorry, I'm coming across.
Go ahead.
Like because on the first week I didn't booze and I wasn't really socialising. I was like, I just want to make sure I can fucking do this. Yeah. And then like week 2, John was like, you know, part of the reason of being here is to meet people who run other shows, meet other comedians. Like if you want to go, because I'm network, I guess. Yeah. And I was like, fuck, you're so right. But I can't. That's
how I met Amos, because I did one of the gigs up in. You know, you don't even have to booze it. That was an afternoon show, but I met Amos and I said I saw him at 3 Arena supporting Jim Jeffries, and I was like, he was better than Jim on the night because Jim was drunk, and Amos was even joking about that. And then he came down and did a rake of my shows there, and Amos is fucking masterful. Like he's an absolutely brilliant comic. And even on the last day, he gave me some brilliant advice. I just asked him just before. I asked him about like, because he does a lot of stuff about ideas, race, politics, and like it's really high level. But you know, it's like, you know, and I was like, I feel like I just do jokes about me and myself. And he was like, oh man, that's all I did for the first few. He goes, how long are you doing it? I said like 7 years, and he said I'm doing it 13 years. And he goes, it just happened to me out of necessity. He goes, I did a show about, I think he said ancient Rome. He said I just decided I was doing a show about ancient Rome at one of the Melbourne Fringes or the Adelaide Fringe, and he's like, I just had to write jokes like that, and I'd never done it before, and I'd exhausted all the material about my life. And he said that's how he learns to kind of write that way. Mm-hmm. And then he said you need the personal, but you also need the idea base, you know. Yeah. He said that Jim said like they fall in love with you through the personal stuff. But you don't have to just do personal. Like you can also do the other stuff as well. You know.
You're gonna want a balance of both of them.
I think all the great comics have a balance of the personal.
Like here's a bit of my personal life, and here's my thoughts on different things.
Yeah, definitely. Like
Amos is really good about that.
You think are really good joke writers, but you can kind of be like they're a bit soulless.
Yeah. Mark Norman's a bit like that. As much as I love Mark, and he's fucking one of the best comics in the world. But you know, I think was it Mark Maron? I heard him criticize him on his podcast going, I wish you talk a bit more about yourself. Which I think a lot of people feel.
I think Bill Burr said it to him as well. He was like, you know, he said something like, you need to graduate to doing stories. And he was like, then Mark Norman was kind of like, I don't want to, because I'm going to get less jokes in, you know. Yeah.
I suppose it's a style at the end of the day, you know. I prefer the mixture of the. Yeah. Amos is one of the funniest jokes I've heard in a long time. He's talking about Sorry?
Does he? I don't want to ruin anyone's joke, or well.
Do you think it's going to ruin his joke?
Nah, go on, say it. Go on, fuck it.
It's a one-liner essentially. Yeah. He goes like, because guys always say like, plenty of fish in the sea. That's fucking useless advice. That's like going to a homeless person. Don't worry, mate. Plenty of money in the banks. You know what I mean? Like, it's fucking brilliant.
That's really good, actually.
Well, there was a Mitch Hedberg joke.
You're a big Mitch Hedberg fan, eh?
Well, only really like I'd heard that one I told you before. Yeah. Like somebody told that in a podcast. I had watched them before, and then yesterday a guy that was gigging with an Australian said that my like cadence and my
can remind him of Hedberg.
Yeah, and I was like, well, that's interesting because I always thought Mitch Hedberg was much more of a one-liner. Yeah. And I do have one-liners, but I'm kind of like do have like longer bits. So then I went and watched these like a 20-minute comedy Central special that I watched last night, and that one of those jokes was like,
I haven't slept for 10 days because that would be too long.
He's got a lovely. He's just got such a unique style.
Sorry.
It was like, so this is probably gonna butcher it, but it was like, I actually got into comedy to do comedy. Yeah. He was like. Whereas everybody now wants you to be a screenwriter as well, or be in a sitcom or an actor. He's like, but you don't do that with other jobs.
What a great setup immediately.
He goes, you don't go to a farmer. You don't go to a chef. You need to be a farmer as well.
Yeah.
Shit, that's a good. Mitch Hedberg.
So I'm happy. I'm having good fun with the Fringe this year, though, I have to say.
Yeah.
But I've tried. I thought the 11:30 show would keep me on the straight and narrow, but then I realised I don't like being on the straight and narrow. You know what I mean? But then a couple of nights, I was out till like 4 or 5 in the morning, and then you have to be up at fucking 9 or 10. Yeah. You're just starting off the day just so bad. Then you know what I mean?
Yeah. This year I've been compared to last year, I've not been out as late. And
Yeah. Last year
You've
was
been tending
fucking.
to kind of going home like 12 or 1 type of time.
Last year was wild, like, because me and Mick, last year, me and Mick had like super late shows. My solo was at 9:20, and then my comp show was at 11:15. So like,
Yeah.
I felt like midday at around midnight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, we were out till fucking 6 or 7 in the morning, and you'd be getting home at daylight, and then up at like.
Not 6 or 7.
I don't know how you booze. I feel like I
Well,
like
I would, because I used to
You
fall
had to be
asleep.
so
I used to
long
fall
to the
asleep
end,
on the bus. Sometimes I would fall asleep on the bus, and I'd wake up at the end of the line.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be fucking 7 o'clock till I
Is that
got
where your
home.
stop was, or you have to
But my
stay on
my
it?
stop was like 20 minutes out on the night bus because there's no traffic. But I would fucking fall asleep half the time, wake up at the end, and then I'd have to wait for the bus to kind of start its service
Jesus
again.
Christ,
That happened like so many times. So we were like, we were having that. It was great though. It was great. I remember I met Tom Stade, and I met Tom Stade before. At the 2021 festival, we were drinking all day, and I thought he fucking foolishly thought he'd remember me. And I went up and I was Tom, and I was like, "Hey Tom," and I was telling him like, "I met you before at the 2020." He totally just, he was just like, and then he was like, then he said to his wife, "Hey, it's a fan." You know? Tom Stade is one of the funniest people I've ever
Should we
met.
scooch over? Let me might scooch
I
over.
met him about, I want to say like 40 times, and he's not remembered me.
Yeah,
Done
yeah.
like whole weekends and been in the room with him Friday and Saturday. And then,
I was actually trying to get him in. Sorry, I was trying to get him in for my
yeah.
for my spot for my show, but I can't get in touch with him. I asked 2 people. I asked Liam Farley to, but I haven't heard anything back. So
Nah.
he'd be a great one to get in for like one of the last shows.
Hey, it's a fan. What
Hey,
did
it's
you,
a fan.
What did you say?
I was like, "Fuck you, Tom." I met you fucking. But I was. But then, I mean, then he kind of tweaked that I was a comedian, and you know. But like Mick just said, Mick said he's met him so many times, and he still just never fucking
Oh, sorry.
remembers.
I mean, I've even had people that have been on his podcast and then he doesn't remember him. But
makes
he's,
me-
he's always so warm. Either
He's the
way,
same, yeah,
it's
because he makes you feel like he could never forget you. He
Yeah.
could never. But I mean, Tom
Yeah.
Stade's fucking a legend, like, you know what I mean,
Yeah,
absolute
yeah.
legend.
Sometimes I do like here at the Fringe. I mean, I bump into people and I really feel like the only time I remember people is if I have like a personal conversation for about an hour with them. I'm like,
don't you get face blindness?
and I'm like, people come like, "Hey, Coleman." I'm like, "Oh, fuck."
the worst. So I have
I'm
it
like,
between
"Hey,
like.
shit," and
You
my
know, from
mind is
running
like
gigs, people
going
come
through
up
the
to
files
you,
of
"Hey John," and I'm like, "Fuck." I'm like, "Hey man," I hate that because I was always like, I'll never be that guy, but I don't know who all these people are. Then it's all the people you've flyered. Then it's all the people you've met just around randomly.
Yeah.
People come back to your show and they're like, "We came," and I'm like, "Who the fuck are you?" You know what I mean? Like, then you just go, "Yes, you made it."
yeah, exactly. Try and remember who they
Jesus
are.
Christ.
I remember
It's
like, well, what I think is funny with the Fringe, especially you're walking down the Cowgate, and you're like, you're undoubtedly going to pass.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but you might not necessarily be like friends with them. You
Yeah,
know, like,
yeah.
somebody you're friendly with,
Yeah.
and they don't want to stop and talk to you.
Yeah.
And you don't want to stop and talk to them.
Yeah.
But then it's a standoff.
One
to-
person lingers.
Who first is going to go? Oh, I've got somewhere to be.
Yeah,
I've got a show to go to. So you know, it's a standoff between who's going to say that first.
I'm very good at
And then
just.
you're like, I didn't want to fucking talk to you either.
Yeah. I'm very good at just touching on the shoulder. Like if I'd always stop and chat to you, but if I knew you less well, but I just knew you a little bit, I might be like, "All right, Mick," you know what I mean? And then, but I'd walk as if I've got somewhere to
I
go.
give
like,
a fist bump and passing. But also, lots of people, we are always going from to and from. shows.
Sometimes actually, I think neither person is even inclined to just like, "I got a gig, whatever,"
Yeah.
you know, or I need some fucking space.
The
Yeah,
view.
it's just not. There's only so much you can communicate with.
Yeah.
Like either capacity for socialising or
Yeah.
having conversations dwindles when you're at the Fringe. So it's nothing personal. You just
Is it bar 50 that you both had, like bar 50 and then the pear tree seem to be the two spots?
I think it's the pear
I've
tree
not
for
really been
you.
I mean, I've not really been in bar 50 much this year at all.
Pear trees where
Bar
you had
50 was
Yeah.
quite a lot last year, but this year not so much.
Yeah.
I'm actually I'm in the Beehive, but I don't actually have a hub that I'm always meeting people at. Probably still mostly the pear tree, and even then it's still few and far between.
Yeah. I've just been there every night. It's not good actually. Well, not every night. I always get shows in there usually. Quite often the one at 11:15, so then you're just there in between times. And then this week, thankfully, well, not thankfully, but I've been working mornings, Monday, Tuesday, for the rest of the week.
Keep you on the straight and narrow.
So yeah, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
you have to kind of sort of centered like.
Yeah, so you're just gonna wait till the weekend.
Yeah.
I do ask everyone, someone will ask you, because I always want to talk about how people write. I'm very, because I don't know if I've ever even asked you that, John.
No, talking to my girlfriend still.
But like, how do you go about writing? Like, do you set time aside? Do you do it every day?
I don't know. I haven't written anything at the Fringe. I've been riffing at the Fringe, which has been dog shit, to be honest with you. But usually outside of the Fringe, I'll just call it normal life. I don't know. I try and write a bit every day. I used to write more longhand, but I do a lot of shit on the phone now. Or I do like I have.
Do you
bits
set
and
time
pieces.
aside or?
Nah. I just sit whenever. I try and just carve a little bit of time every day. I jot a lot of notes down and. I try and be working on a new bit every week or some new idea every week. But some weeks, it's just sometimes you're more prolific than others, you know.
Yeah.
When I was going to Lisbon, I felt that was quite prolific because I was one of the more experienced comics there. So you could kind of go up with like more new material and kind of because you're
That's
still
kind of the joy of being established, right? A little bit, like in
more established than
like
the
in
other
Lisbon, you
comics,
could be like, all right, I can.
Well,
There's certain clubs you like if you
get
went
more
and
leeway. You get more
a lot of
leeway
leeway to
for
try
sure,
new
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? If you're a very established comic.
It also gives you more confidence too,
Yeah.
because when you actually know that like you're one of the better comics, and it's all relative because like the Lisbon scene is lovely, but there's mostly very new comics. There are only a handful of people like really doing it a few years even. So like you can go up there with like a new 10 minutes, and even though it'll still be shit, like because you've done fringes, you know how to survive on stage. You know what I mean? And because you feel good about yourself relative to. You know, maybe if you're in London, like you'd be like, these are some of the best comedians in the world. Even if you're doing your best shit, like you might still feel like terrible, and that's going to make you perform worse anyway. You know what I mean? So it's all like, So I'm just saying, when I was going to Lisbon, I would always be noodling new bits and stuff like that. Back in Ireland,
The sound.
I feel a little
All right,
less.
let's. Sure, will we? Do you want to move to a different space, or just move over here?
Sounds, yeah.
Go up these steps.
Yeah. Sam, we can do that. Do you want to take the?
Oh, whose
Is
drink
that-
is then?
Did someone leave the? Just because I saw it. It's easy to forget these
Fuck,
things.
let's go for a little stroll or something.
I forget what I was talking about. Are we still?
Oh, we just fucking hang here.
Yeah.
Is this quiet here? Fuck, let's just sit here, staying here.
Yeah. This is grand.
We put Mick in the middle
Sound.
just to make sure the sound. I mean, sure.
We'll just face like that. It'll probably work.
Now this feels very staged, but sure, fuck it. At least the sound won't be bleeding.
So, well, I forget what I was chatting about. Was it important?
I can't remember.
Yeah,
Oh, you're on about writing, I think, and then
Oh,
you're
yeah.
on about like going to London and you'd be like intimidated
Yeah.
by the other comics.
Yeah. So I don't
But
know.
I think I was asking you a question about basically how do you write?
Yeah, I do a little bit of everything. I feel like the most prolific though is when I write on paper. Just the way your brain thinks, I feel like you do set a self-edit, but I just think it works a little bit better. I feel like I write loads on the laptop, but I look back and it's all stream of consciousness. I feel like whenever I write loads of stuff, I almost prefer to write like small and just take little bits like that on stage.
Yeah.
I feel like when I write loads of stuff and bring it on stage, you know, I feel like 9 out of 10 of the ideas are dog shit, and even the stuff that could be good is sort of undermined by the rest of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas if you just write like the little kernel that you think is funny, bring it up on stage and give it your best. And then if that gets something, you're like, all right, how can I build a little bit around this, or how could I connect this to another bit?
Yeah.
That's kind of how I do it.
Yeah.
I've tried doing it the other way, and I'm like, this just doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
You work on paper?
Should we head on? Does it sound all good?
What was that? I missed it.
I think there's like no matter where we go, there's like sound begins to bleed in from.
It's that same lady who just keeps walking around talking and yelling at the homeless man.
Yeah. Well, you know, this is the real Fringe experience. You know, what are you gonna do?
But
Yeah, that's how I write anyway.
so what are you doing now between now and
Well, Mick needs to get food, I think.
Yeah, I've been, even when I'm not hungry at the Fringe, I feel like I need to eat.
yeah. So where are you gonna go?
I don't know, what do you fancy? Like, you want it? You guys?
I mean, I could have lunch.
I could have something small. Well, I'm not going to be. I'm actually, because we're not flying for each other tonight, so I'm not actually. I don't need to do anything until.
Are you almost? Because I must. There's a show I want to catch at 8:30. So some day before the Fringe is out. What day do you have the most ticket sales, or is it like Friday or Saturday?
The weekend's probably the best. Yeah.
I might try and if we sell out by 8 or at 8:05, I might bolt over to try and catch that
Sure, the
show.
show's at 8:30.
Is it 8:30? Yeah, I think. But it's about a 10 or 15 minute walk from
Okay.
Apex.
Well, we'll figure it out. The last weekend sold out, so fingers crossed.
Yeah.
We could have just got lucky, but the last Friday, Saturday, because it's a small room, like the actual Friday night, Saturday night show sold out. Could have just got lucky, but it is a small room, so sometimes you get lucky with pre-sales. Also, I feel like those days, I was hammering the flyer, and during the day I was walking around in great spirits, and I was just flyering loads of people early in the day. I feel like that's a really good way to get people in. It's just to be always like doing a little bit of flyering and chatting to people everywhere.
I think let's move. I think we need to
Okay.
change the energy. I think a little bit. Let's.
All right.
So let's stroll for a few minutes and we'll say goodbye in about maybe 5 or 10 minutes time. I
Alright.
think. But fuck it, yeah,
Okay, sounds.
yeah.
So anyway,
But yeah. But thank you so much. Yeah. No, I'm saying thank you now. I'm going to hang around for another little bit. Yeah, I usually go to Moss Kitchen
yeah.
for my like lunch/dinner.
I've still not been there this year, which is annoying.
That's
everyone raves about the Moss Kitchen.
it is because I feel like anything else I had like.
Want to go there now?
What kind of food do they do there?
I think once we're
besides
finished, we
the-
might have to drop the data
Okay.
home first.
Yeah.
But
Sound. Well, I'll head with you wherever you're headed. Yeah, you're a big man, Mick. You need more than a banana.
But I did eat a lot yesterday.
what did you have yesterday?
I think I had like a burger and chips from a van, and then I also had a Subway, and then I had like a.
I haven't had a Subway now in about a decade.
Oh man, I love them.
Too much bread. Too much bread.
They're awful, aren't they?
Slows. I ate fucking
I
pizza
hate
yesterday, and the
Subways.
bread. I woke up. I was exhausted.
Yeah, that's not good.
My body's like.
Not good for you there.
Yeah, I had a pizza last night. It is shockingly poor for the system.
But like, apparently Subway, all the meat in Subway is made from the same thing.
What?
So you had pepperoni, it's made from the same thing as chicken.
It's quite windy now, isn't it?
Wait, how can they call it the pepperoni chicken? They're like, it's all the same.
Talking about writing, I quite,
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, go on.
I try and write down.
Should I set up to the top of Grassmarket?
Sounds, yeah.
I try and sit and write down, which I quite like as an effort to do, but I maybe can try and do it 2 or 3 days a week. I was trying maybe doing it after exercise helps.
Wait, but how long will you sit down for?
Like try and do an hour, and then, it doesn't have to be. And then sometimes if you're just on the subway and you've got on the train, you've got half an hour, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, do that.
Yeah.
But very rarely do I come up with anything that works.
Yeah.
I came up with a joke in front of you in March when we were in the pub, and then
Yeah?
it's become like a banker joke.
Oh, really? Which one was that?
It's about life support,
Right.
life support machines, but I do think writing the first time writing with a pen and paper
Yeah.
is best, and then when you're rewriting, do it on a laptop.
Right. That's a good
Because
point.
it's a lot less it takes a lot less effort to just
Yeah.
type out like that, blah blah, blah, and then
Yeah.
you can just sort of refine it. But I think having a pen and paper just opens up more creative
Yeah.
kind of like avenues. I don't know.
Yeah.
I do think as well, like I'm pretty bad at just like writing a bit, trying it out, and if it's just a bit kind of meh, I'll just abandon it. I'll never go back to it. And
You'll abandon it.
yeah, and you're just like maybe what.
We're about to get overtaken with the bagpipes now in a second.
But maybe just
The bagpipes ruin everything, don't they, Mick? They're quite the fucking instrument.
do you want seat?
Did you get the Bible, man? He's good crack.
Huh?
He came up telling me about the goodness of Jesus the other day.
The guy there with the Bible.
Yeah, he's
Is
always.
he not even doing a show? He's just
he's
doing
the
it
show.
for himself.
Yeah. He's hoping he doesn't have a bucket at the end.
Yeah, guy doing mass at the end. He's like, and by the way, look, if you want to throw me anything.
If you enjoyed this, the recommended fee is £10 per person.
Yeah.
You haven't got £10.
This is a pretty good show.
Yeah.
I
You
think
saw
it was-
other masses?
Yeah. Relative to other priests, I think I'm pretty phenomenal.
So where are we walking to now?
Sure, we'll walk up here and maybe we'll. I don't mind.
Shit, how much footage do you think you have now?
I mean, on some level you can keep going, but we can call it in the next 5 minutes if
It's
you want.
okay, it's up to yourself. I'm just curious how much, because you edited very little, right? So
Yeah, so it's all in.
yeah, you'll have to just. I suppose some of the some of the clutter isn't too bad either. It's part of the reality.
It's part of
it.
the charm. I feel like if you cut anything out, I'm like, look, anyone who's watching this,
Yeah.
I'll cut out something if the sound completely drops.
Sure, yeah.
Or if I'm like, oh look, this doesn't make any sense. You don't know what's going
It's meant to
on.
be more like a one-shot kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll cut something out, but I'll put some writing being like, look, the reason I've cut here is because you can't even hear what we're talking about. And maybe I might give some context what we were talking
Classic
about.
YouTube.
Do you know what I mean? 'Cause
Thanks for the update.
I don't want
Editor.
So actually, Coleman watching this now, like, you know, there might be some writing up here on you, John. This guy's a dickhead. No,
I'm already fucking exhausted. You see the difference in my energy between when you first met me and now? When you're running the show.
You were full of life when we met you this morning.
But like, it's tiring, you know. It takes a lot of energy to fire and then do a show.
So what do you do between shows? So, like, what do you usually do around now? Do you go lie
Usually I
down?
might go for another spot, but I'm not doing one today. I don't know.
Quite often you come to meet me, minding my show.
Yeah.
On today, and then
I like changing scenery. I don't like staying in the same place.
So where would you try and grab a spot at?
Well, I do
255 at the
Irish Headliners gig, or I do Wes Dalton's one. I was meant to do it today, but he moved me to tomorrow.
What time is Wes Dalton's one?
I would have been running there now, so I'm actually really happy that that's worked out that way. And other bits and pieces around. But usually then at 5:30 I'm coming to Flyer for you, except today.
Except today you don't.
So that's good as well, a bit more of a window, like, you know. So, do you know what I mean? You have downtime, but it never feels like enough. Like, you might have 40 minutes, and then you have to start heading somewhere, stuff like that.
I always feel like
you
and if you have to head somewhere in like an hour,
know.
it's like the 40 minutes. Yeah, the 40 minutes beforehand, you're like, okay, I gotta start. Like, do I have everything I need? Is everything in the bag? Blah 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 blah.
Yes. So yeah, that's it now.
Okay, that feels like the end.
No,
we can call it there. We can call it.
I'm just wrecked, man. I'm just wrecked. I'm just.
no matter.
To be honest, when I was coming in today, I was like, I'm going to have no fucking energy for this. Then I saw you, and I actually was happy to see you.
You perked up to be like, let me attack him. But I feel like on some level, like, seeing people with no energy at the Fringe, I'm like, this is kind of what the Fringe is. People are exhausted, they're tired.
And I'm better than I was like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Like Sunday and yesterday, I was like a corpse, man. You know, everyone's like, you know me, you can read me like a book, so everyone's coming up to me. Usually I'm either like in the happiest form of my life, or I'm clearly off form. So it's always just like, then people are like, oh, are you okay? And I'm like, oh, fuck. And now I have to answer this question on top of not feeling great. Like, you know what I mean?
Like, I'm clearly not good.
Some people are great at hiding their emotions, you know, they can be like off, but you never really tell.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those people. We're getting but I feel like, do you ever feel like I feel like I only ever see one part of the Fringe, because I'm always down in Grassmarket for the last few years with my solo.
You never get
stuff.
up to Bristol Square.
Never up to Bristol. Then I go up there and I'm like, this feels like a whole different fucking Fringe.
It doesn't look funny. I always feel like Cowgate is like, this is the grimy, like I like it, but it's like the grimy oil part of the Fringe, and then Bristol Square is like a little fancier.
No, you have.
Do you know what I mean?
Like we're just walking down the middle of the road, like we're the fucking Beatles or something. Like, you know what I mean? Just no regard, no regard. So yeah. And you know, and come this weekend when it's all over, I'll probably be absolutely fucking full of life, raring to go again, you know?
Yeah. Give yourself 3 days. I always feel like, I think I've said it, I wish we could do the Fringe for 3 weeks, 2 weeks off, 3 more weeks of Fringe, 2 weeks off.
Yeah.
I think
like how they do it in Australia, isn't it?
Yeah, you'd build a phenomenal show in like fucking 4 or 5 months, I feel like.
Of course, it's not realistic though.
No, it's not realistic. Also, you couldn't have any personal relationships in the world.
But even the fact...
Look who...
Rob Nather.
Rob Nather, who's going to be appearing in this very shortly.
Well, scumbag, how are you?
Cameo.
Your cameo before the main event in about 4 hours.
4 hours.
Yeah.
We're joining Rob later on today. But I think
Preview.
7:30, 7:45.
Yeah, 7:45 at least.
Cool.
Yeah.
How are you getting on, Rob?
Yeah, good.
You look like you're...
Do I look that bad, is it?
No, you're fine.
You look great.
Do I look knackered, yeah?
You do, yeah. You look tired.
I am, yeah.
I think we're all fucking ruined.
Don't get a close-up of me now.
Have you been doing?
Yeah, good. I had a late enough one last night.
Shocker that.
Yeah,
Shocker.
and nice before that.
Yeah. You, Rob Nather?
Yeah.
Time did you get to bed on? Did you get to bed?
Don't talk about time.
Okay. What's time mean?
Time is a concept that Rob doesn't believe in.
Yeah. No.
Where are you off to now?
Good to see you anyway.
I'm heading down to Beehive. I've a spot there in an hour.
Oh, you're doing.
Yeah, you gotta get a good run on
Gig at the
Beehive.
Fringe, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's in the attic. That's a nice gig.
Yeah, it's a nice room.
We just did it there. It was class.
Yeah.
Where are you heading?
John did me and someone famous show there.
Oh yeah, nice.
With an asterisk. Famous with an asterisk.
Who's the
yeah.
famous?
Raoul, he's fucking class actually. Raoul. You know Raoul, don't you? He's class. He's really good. Yeah, he's class comic. He has a Wikipedia page, so
That's how you know.
that's how you know.
That's how you know.
Only the big dogs. Only the big dogs. Raoul's very sound.
Nice.
So we're just getting a real Fringe experience.
Yeah.
We just walked down Cowgate. Everyone just looking. I saw a woman grimace like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she wasn't like the cut of our jib at all.
Being recorded. Who do we think we are?
Who do we think we are? We were walking down the middle of the street at the time.
Places that get hit by a car.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Good luck, Rob. Enjoy your gig.
Catch you later on. See you later. I'll see you 7:45.
It is actually quite a good representation of the Fringe, just running around bumping into people.
Yeah, it actually is. It'd be nice. It would be. It's a good lesson. I'm like, I'll buy another thing of microphones and
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
you can't hold. You can't. I don't think you can hook 4 up to one, but at least you could like clip something onto somebody's channel to someone for 4 or 5
yeah.
minutes, and then we don't have to be worried about where they are
I wonder
based.
how
We should film one in Brewdogs and get sponsored by them, the most popular brand in the world.
Ask them for sponsorship.
Hated in Scotland.
Brewdog is hated. Why is Brewdog hated?
Bad bastards, I think. Like,
Yeah. There you go. You heard it here first.
like documentaries about them and stuff.
Wait, what the fuck have they been doing?
Well, I think initially it was like, you know, they would like, there was stuff about them like.
This is how this show gets
would, like,
pulled from the channel.
Yeah.
You can tell.
Sued by Brewdog.
Maybe
yeah.
when I'm editing this now, I'll have to
yeah.
like mute it and put a black box
Yeah,
around
yeah,
your mouth, so no one
yeah,
can see like what exactly you said. Go on, what are they?
They would do stuff like, you know, if there was like smaller breweries, much smaller ones that would like do similar beers, they would sue them and completely like wipe them out.
Oh no way!
And like I think mistreatment of staff and kind of Me Too stuff.
Allegedly,
by the owners.
allegedly,
It's like BBC documentary.
allegedly,
It's like widely known.
allegedly. So official? Not. We don't know. I don't know. I don't ever know until you upload it. Until what gets actually like you can't say this. I'm like, I don't know.
Yes, do they have a lot of Brewdogs in Ireland?
I think we have a we've
There's
we've
one
a,
big one in.
we've a
there's
handful
one
of
big.
them.
It's definitely
Up by
more.
the Grand
There's one in-
Canal.
There's a huge
yeah.
one in Grand Canal. Yeah.
They're Scottish.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're a Scottish brand.
Yeah,
Oh, they.
Yeah, they are.
You think you'd be supporting them then? No matter what they're doing.
We don't like to see people getting too
Big for their boots.
themselves,
Yeah.
We like to tear people down in Scotland. That's the
Almost quite like the Irish in that regard.
yeah. We're so similar. I do think there is a we're all first cousins really.
Yeah.
It is interesting to see people do double takes. So they see the camera, they look back at us and they're like, I don't recognize any
Yeah,
of
who
you.
did these cunts think
Why?
they are? Yeah. Yeah, there you go. That's
The
true.
the homeless guy in the tent by the hill kept looking at us.
Yeah. I thought he was going to scream and come over, but he didn't. Fair play to him.
There's Carly. I haven't seen her for ages.
This is exactly where we're meeting Rob and Dan later, right here.
Right. Hi, Carly. Yeah, exactly. That's
We're
it,
so
yeah.
cool.
All
This
right,
isn't
good to
going
see
anywhere.
you.
This is
I
just
haven't seen you for
for
ages.
us.
I saw
Have
you
you
were
been?
solo on the bill, so I knew you
Yeah.
were here.
Yeah,
I think
how-
I sent Dara your way.
Oh, yeah.
You know him? I know him from Frisbee.
Dara.
Dara, I forget what his last. Burke.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice lad.
We were name dropping Irish comedians, and your name came
Oh,
up.
thank you. I appreciate
I forget
that.
your name.
Coleman.
Coleman.
Yeah, love to meet you.
Like the gas grills.
Exactly.
Or I have a Coleman tent actually.
Yeah, the camping gear. It's a big. That's how the Americans know me. And then in Europe,
Yes.
it's the mustard.
Oh.
So depending.
I just saw a screenshot of you You put up a story of a gig you did, or you
I did,
reshared
yeah,
it?
we did our first show yesterday afternoon.
I was like, oh, Carly's here, oh, class.
Yeah.
Nice work.
Yeah, I've been avoiding the Irish contingent, I have to say.
That's pretty clever.
I was like, if I want to get to bed before 4 o'clock in the morning during this Fringe, then it's very dangerous.
I've been much healthier this Fringe. I have a morning show, so.
Oh yeah. Oh, but you're
Much
also like
healthier.
married now and stuff, right?
Yeah, well, you'd think. Yeah, not anymore. Not anymore. Way to bring it up, Carly.
It ended about 3 weeks ago.
No, it's okay. I was up until incredibly recently, so.
Oh,
it's fair.
okay. Is your... Oh, sorry. I have my trauma responses are probably
worry.
completely miswired.
It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. The Fringe has been a welcome distraction.
Okay, nice.
So it's all good.
Is your show about divorce?
No, it will be.
2026.
Yeah,
Once you got time for
2026,
lots of
yeah.
therapy.
He still has to deliver the material of them as a couple. Which,
No, at the end, at the end.
So sad.
No, it's fine. It's fine. At the end, then I just do that. It's actually turned into a great bit at the end. I kind of go, by the way, we just broke up 3 weeks, but everyone goes, oh, and they do, because they actually get to know her a little bit from the thing, and I go, so if anyone wants to slide into my DMs, I am rebounding. You know what I mean? And that works pretty well, you know.
I could be your next mistake.
Yeah.
It's weird how like the personal thing that happens to a comedian versus like when the material begins to show that. Do you know what I mean? So you're still like, your material.
Kind of lag.
Yeah.
Because obviously, because you do stand-up bits,
Okay.
you do bits, and you can just you can do a bit that's not true
Yeah,
anymore.
nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
You can do a bit that's not true anymore, but you know how to do the bit, and you know how to fake the sincerity. You go through the motions.
Fake the sincerity.
Of course.
That's where you went wrong in the relationship.
It's stand-up comedy.
Sweet. That was a
It's
good one.
stand-up comedy.
I'll go watch his show.
We-
Fuck
we-
this.
we-
It's a good thing I had no. It's a good
live-
thing I had no emotional attachment to this person. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Well, you are Irish, so.
Myself and John live together, so this is just
Oh no, I'm brutal. Trust me.
if we were nice to
It's
each other, we would be like, "What's going on?" You know?
The first time I met him, I immediately called him John O'Queef. So
Classic.
classic.
Good stuff now.
not really the thing you say in the first like 3 sentences of when you meet
Yeah,
someone.
but it's, we get on. We get on.
You had a joke about that where you're like, and
still
your
do it,
face
yeah.
looks like one or something like that.
Pussy-shaped face, yeah.
Pussy-shaped face.
It's a good one,
If
yeah.
you ever do a roast, I'm sure that comes up.
Yeah, it does.
Every single roast.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
It's
But
good.
anyway,
Give it
back
up
to my
for
failed
John
love life.
O'Queef,
Let's circle back to my failed love life. Yeah, that's important.
less about queefs, more about.
That's cool, yeah. The Fringe is good though as a distraction, but every now and again the burning sadness comes up, and you're like, oh.
And then just do more gigs, just do more
That's just all the
spots.
bad food. That's the kebabs. Don't
You're
mistake
just like,
that.
oh, I need to process this. Fuck, I'll do that later. Do that later.
Oh, yeah,
push
no,
it down,
now's
push
not
it
the
back,
time.
push it back. We haven't got time for that right
You
now.
should talk to Devin though.
Where is
Devin?
He just went through Devin Gray. He's
I'm not,
doing
it's,
made
it's not
divorce
a,
me
I'm
with
not
you.
divorcing though, it's just a relationship.
Just a relationship.
But in any
Okay,
case.
but he's doing his show is about his recent divorce, so I
Yeah.
think he's
Made a
you're in a
divorce
similar
bit with
place.
you.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I saw
and
that,
Devin's
yeah.
a really nice guy
Yeah.
and very intelligent, and
Yeah.
I'm sure you would have a lot to.
I mean,
relate
you
on.
could still have a conversation.
Yeah, no, I mean Devin's good. He was
Yeah, yeah.
longlisted for best show last year, I think, or best.
Coleman, no
newcomer.
one cracks Coleman up like Coleman. Coleman thinks he's the greatest.
I said that, and I was like, no one's gonna acknowledge that, like that.
No one's going to acknowledge that.
You were like, Devin's really intelligent. I was like, you can still
don't
talk.
explain the joke again. for
I gotta
fuck's
explain the joke. I gotta explain the joke.
sake. Yeah. So if someone finally laughs, and you're like, oh yeah, he wants us to laugh. Oh yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
He's like your fluffer. It's great.
Yeah.
I have to run away.
Yeah.
Do my show. Great to
All right,
meet
nice
you.
to see you again.
I'm trying to think. Where did we meet before? Was it in Dublin or?
No, it wouldn't have been Dublin. It's probably here.
What is this your show?
Where you
Yeah,
based?
you want one
Where
too?
you based?
Obviously, yeah.
Where I live in Amsterdam, so it would have been here.
It would have been here. Okay, okay.
Not London. I've only done like 8
Because
spots
I'm
in
like,
London ever.
okay.
No, but I mean, I was running around with all the Irish guys
Yeah,
the
yeah.
first year I was
Okay,
here.
okay.
2
Michael
years
Porter.
Ago. Yeah, Michael and Gary and Shanann
Yeah.
and all of them.
Okay, okay.
They're all here. Mike, I haven't seen
I
Porter
haven't
this
seen
year.
Michael. I've seen
Michael-
Gary a couple times.
yeah.
I've seen Shanann like every day and doing
Yeah.
her show tonight.
Oh,
So.
nice.
The bad
The three bad sisters.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay, so did they have
But my
guest
favorite
spots?
Is it on
venue,
it?
the Three Sisters.
They have guest spots on that show,
Yeah,
do they?
yeah. I
But
think
only-
2 of them are on, and then
Yeah.
they have a rotating guest
Nice.
for
Yeah.
the third
Yeah,
bad
yeah.
sister.
Cool. Oh, that's cool. That's a good
Yeah,
idea.
that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, clever.
Your show is
Right.
clever.
Yeah. All right.
Catch
See
you
guys.
soon.
Carly, take care.
Mick.
Michael.
Yeah.
How are you?
I know. Sound okay?
All right. I'll give you a text and I'll catch up with
Thank you
all
very
right?
much. I'll be bumping into you later on, I'm
thanks
sure.
Yeah, thanks for doing the spot. I'll see you in a bit and then tomorrow as well.
So let's walk down and take a
Sounds.
ride or something and
Yeah.
But this has been fun. I think this has been really cool because you get like, this
Yeah.
is really a slice of the Fringe, bumping into people.
It's very fringy. What,
Giving John abuse.
yeah.
That's my Fringe.
Well, I mean, that's also outside of the Fringe as well. It's all year round. I wouldn't feel right if you weren't giving me abuse. Wouldn't be the same. But yeah, this does feel like my Fringe festival here and Grassmarket, and then across to Hanover Street for a couple of gigs.
I have yet to cross the city, so mine isn't completely in this area.
Yeah. This is very Fringe central, I think.
Very.
Yeah. And then the Irish gig is up there. That's a good one. And then Bar 50. I was in Bar 50 way more last year. There's a fucking ambulance coming in or something.
That's up in the upper level.
Yeah.
We could. Do you want to nip up here?
Yeah. We can get.
Just slowly.
Is that 18? 18, how are we? We were just talking about you.
No, we weren't.
Not in a weird way. We met Carly and she said she was doing.
Show. I can do that maybe tomorrow.
Yes, how are you?
I'm good. I have something for you.
Oh yeah, she had a present for me.
For John?
Yeah.
Oh, no, why am I so surprised?
I'm excited. She's last 2 times she texted me, she's like, I got a present for you.
Yeah.
That's very sweet, thank you.
Like
I left
a
it in
gun
the
with
house.
one bullet.
Yeah, thank you. How have you been?
I'm doing
Great
great.
to see you. You're doing the show in the morning, yeah?
I'll do it in the morning.
Savage,
So
brilliant.
where is it?
It's in Kick-Ass, just
Kick-Ass,
there, up the road.
Perfect. Okay, I'll do
Yeah.
that.
You realise
Why
we're
not?
filming, by the way.
Oh, hey,
Sorry.
sorry about that.
No, I thought we should mention
No,
it.
this is all part
You're
of
all
this
good.
stuff.
How are you?
I'm grand. Yeah, I'm good.
I'm tired.
I'm a bit
Are you
tired
burnt
as well,
out? You were
but
doing
I
a
know.
million shows.
Doing a good few. Yeah, I had a good night's sleep last night. I stayed in bed
Fair
and
play,
everything.
yeah.
But not too bad. Yeah, the show is going very well. I'm happy with it.
Yeah,
So I'll get you that thing then.
sound.
Such a pity. I know exactly where I left it on the floor.
No worries.
Anyway,
That's very sweet
I'll
of
bring
you.
it around. Well, look,
Take it out of the trash, dust it off, give it to John.
See you.
Yeah.
See you guys in a bit.
All right, see you, Dean. What am I doing?
Nothing. Sorry, I feel like the barbs that I'm setting here, they're just coming too easy.
Yeah.
Are you good? You good? You
No,
alright?
it's okay. I just don't know if we freaked out AD there.
Oh, with
Remember,
the-
with the camera.
oh, with
thing,
the
'cause
camera.
She wasn't aware that there was a camera recording.
Jeez, there's noise everywhere.
Yeah. This street now is.
We're gonna be fucking hitting noise central.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go left.
It's just coming from a truck.
Go down here.
Maybe we can find somewhere just to sit and chat.
Yeah. We can just chat for 5 or 10 minutes. But like, I feel like we've gotten a cool view. I mean,
we definitely got a great look at the Edinburgh. You know what I mean? A good representation of it during the Fringe.
yeah.
Noise everywhere.
Noise, an
People
alarm
everywhere.
going off now. Bumping
Absolute impossibility of getting a moment's peace or silence.
Exactly.
And the most upset you'll ever be in your life is when you meet every single fucker on the street. You know what I mean? Something terrible and traumatic will happen, and
Oh, dude.
car alarm, of course, and then you have to deal with like a person who you really like, and you're trying to just fucking soldier through, and they're like, "Are you okay?" You seem off, and you're like, "No, I'm fine. I'm just dying inside right now. I just need to be completely by myself, and there's nowhere to fucking escape in the city right now. And I've got another spot in 20 minutes, and I want to kill myself." But then you have a great gig, and you're like, "This is
You're
actually
like,
great."
God, life is. Oh,
Yeah.
God, Jesus, thank
course it
fucking
is.
Christ. Let's avoid any busy street for a little bit. That
Yeah,
is insane.
yeah. But it is great, and then you miss it when you're not doing it. Of
You
course,
do
don't
miss it. Ah, look, it's getting quieter
This
and
is nice
quieter.
now. This is nice. But also, I don't know about you guys, but like I get fucking overwhelmed so easily. My brain just doesn't fucking handle like overwhelmed. So I'm either totally locked in or I'm just totally fucking head in the clouds kind of, you know?
Yeah. Fuck, we'll just hang out here.
That's so good.
You can still hear it.
Well, it's actually a bit fucking nice. I've been up this alleyway,
Yeah, me
slash
neither.
road, slash place.
Well,
So-
we'll have to call it soon anyway, because I am pretty dying for a piss at this point.
Yeah. What's this now? Maybe
Zoo playground.
Can you go in here for a pee?
This is a venue. I'd say we'll just be causing more attention to ourselves.
I mean, you don't have to like bring the camera.
Oh, you mean just go for?
Just go for a pee. Like a human being. No, let's bring the whole camera crew into the bathroom. Like, well, we're having a real pissing experience at the Fringe Festival. Jesus Christ.
And thank you for.
This is where we ended, outside Zoo Playground.
I think
It's
we're.
the logical place to end it as well. You know what I mean? I've never seen it here before.
I've never been here before either.
Since founding this place, I felt really proud, and I feel like it's very appropriate that we took the walk up here to be outside Zoo Playground, my favourite place in Edinburgh.
I'm curious how it's going to be on camera. I think genuinely, I'm delighted because this has like been such a little.
And
we met you after a gig. We went flyering. We went to a gig after. Bumped into tons of comedians.
Yeah. It's
Can't get a moment's peace.
Can't get a moment's peace.
But
it's very representative.
Yeah.
Mick was impromptu the guest for a while. You know what I mean? He was just in the middle, like that was class. Yeah, so that's good.
That's how it works.
Very fringy, fringy day.
Should we call it there?
Yeah.
Do you want to hug it down?
Go on, you big cunt.
Thank you very much. Thank you.